Howdy mates, good afternoon. Here's my second video log that I wanted to make for today. So where I'm at, you might be wondering, this is one of the most popular features of Greenville Falls. This is the famed rock arch, and I am per se immersed in it. So I wanted to show you guys something pretty cool right here. So yeah, essentially all of this rock that's around me is your common Cedarville dolomite. This is usually in Ohio, that's usually the top layer of the rock strata in this region. But yeah, you can actually see the details of the layers within the rocks. And you can see a little bit of the honeycomb weathering that's happened in the past. It could be just caused from past erosion, rain, you name it, that causes all those porous holes. As I've said, rocks always tell you what has happened in the area. And you have to figure, we have this little open section because it's right beneath me. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. But in the meantime, I have to be a little careful. Tread carefully. Alright, so here is this is groundwater. Fresh groundwater. You could almost, this is spring water right here. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, that's so cool. They usually, especially in the summertime, you can really see the rust color in it. And that's the iron oxide. So essentially, there's the iron in the water as a mineral, and then as it gets exposed to oxygen, that's where it creates that rust. And that's why it's called iron oxide. The same thing applies to water, too. But you would have to figure, with how chilly it is outside, this water would actually be a bit warmer. And in a sense, it actually is warmer compared to that of the actual Greenville Creek. Because groundwater always maintains a constant temperature throughout the year, which is approximately between 50 to 55 degrees Fahrenheit. And yeah, here you can see all the lichens on these rocks. Lichens love these types of environments where there's slightly a bit more moisture. And yeah, you get to see some of the algae on the rock. This is so cool. Yeah, can't really see too much in there, but you have to figure though, this source of groundwater is what has allowed the creation of this whole entire rock arch, including this one too. Yep, there it is. So in a way, you can find something similar to this at John Bryan State Park, or even, what else? Let me think. I'm trying to think of the other example. Yeah, John Bryan State Park, and some of the recess caves that you can find at Hocking Hills, such as the Ash Cave, for example. So essentially, it is solution-based. Yeah. I want to show you guys a different view, and it will take me just a moment. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, mates. Now we are above the rock arch, and now we're actually walking on the bridge. You actually get a pretty decent view, to be honest. But yeah, you have to think though, this particular rock arch, you know, even though there is a fallen piece down there, that probably happened decades ago. So the likelihood of anything happening at the moment is improbable. Geologic activity is very slow. But you may be asking, why am I presenting all of this? Well, the point is, you know, that could be a source of groundwater that you could drink if you really had to, worst case scenario. And another fascinating fact too is that environments like that is where we can find more of our lichens. You can watch my previous video that I made on them. And they can also provide shelter for some of the fellow homies, including some of the vampire bats that you can find up in the state of Ohio too. So in a way it's kind of like a cavern in a sense. So, alright. Hope all of you got something out of the video, and Journey on a Journey is out. Take care, folks.